we see the first skater at the boards. And last words of encouragement. Not so much instructions, just encouragement. Akims KIRILOVS, 15 years old, Latvian Junior Nationals, 5th place this past season.
Akims opening this final day of competition, skating in his home rink.
Mark, this is a perfect example of a young skater. That was a superb performance by this young man, really. You can see that it's a little unrefined in positions and whatnot, but he took what he's capable of doing and delivered it in competition. First skater out on the final day of competition, did the triple Lutz combo, did the triple Lutz, did the triple, all those triple jumps that aren't perfect technique, good technique, and we'll see the unrefinement in the areas of the camel spins. We'll look at that as well. But what a great skate. He gets a hug from his coach coming off the ice, because for him, at his stage, that was brilliant.
Yeah, 6 triple jumps done in the first program in the opening group. As we look back at this, the triple flip.
And you can see just a little shaky landing, and he's not stretched out on the landing here with the free leg back. There's the double toe loop after the triple LUTs. And the posture needs a little work. You know, things like that. We're talking about refinement. But my gosh, this young man delivered on this day.
And that shows a real mental strength to be able, with the pressure of opening the event, having had an early practice earlier today, to be able to give the best of your own skating at this point. And so this will give him a really clear feedback as we see the triple salcho into the double axels of where he is at. The judges will reward a pretty accurate reflection of what I assume we see from him in practice. Here, the camel spin, which was the problem for Akim in the short program. He lost 2 of the spins in the short program, had no value for his spins. So definite attempt here to increase the height of the free leg. I think it was a little bit better. He does have some value on the spins today. Could choose some different features as well than some of the other spins in the free skate. So lessons already learned from short program to free skate for Akim. And now he and Coach Katerina will continue to learn from what's happened.
Well, what a great job. And now he can look forward and say, okay, what's the difference between the other men and me? Well, first of all, he delivered everything he could do in competition. That's a good sign, right? But there's a lot of polishing to do on this and a lot of work ahead of him, but a lot of promise as well.
Yeah, and there are quite a huge number of Latvian skaters that we've seen at this event who are capable of triple jumping and have done, really representing the home nation well. Hopefully they unitedly will recognize the differences between them and the stronger skaters that have more, as you say, refinement.
Yeah. But that was good.
Really good.
Yeah, good for him. And I remember as a skater, like, because you don't know what you look like, you know what it feels like. And then in those days, they didn't have video, they dark
Smartphones to record everything.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the scores for Akim. It's 77.11 for the free program. He is the first skater out in the competition. 117.33 is his total competition score. Good job.